Hello humans, my name is Alien Blade and today I've got a very special race for you. It is my first win ever in iRacing in my category. I started from last, I finished first, so I couldn't have asked for a better way to win a race, but there were a few accidents in turn 1. There's one just coming up right here, and as you can see, some money chaos, I don't know if that's a phrase or not, and on there, people just, rushing a little bit too much, but I avoided trouble as much as I could. Tidy line on turn 3, I believe. Turn 4 here, not a big deal, just assessing the situation, seeing what people are doing around me. So just here, just making sure the two in front are I let them battle, if that makes sense. Let them crash, I don't really care. I'm just going to overtake as soon as I could. I'll try to overtake as soon as I could. But as I was lining up my move, something happened. Look at the top left little screen, that red car. He turns into me for no reason. I don't know, he went flying somewhere and I just carried on doing my thing. So I thought, you know what, I'm cool, right? I'll recover, take care, you're still not doing anything bad. And then guess what happens? There's another accident there, but this is a Lewis Hamilton / Lando Norris type of maneuver, to be honest with you, because that was pretty cool. I avoided all contact. Yeah, I got a penalty for leaving the track, but iRacing needs to sort their act out, to be honest with you, because it wasn't fair. So now we're starting lap 2. I'm trying to settle into the race. I know the tires are still a little bit cold, so I'm trying to take it, easy. But I see the cars behind me are catching up with me because I was a little bit too conservative. The car on the left is obviously got better drive out, so I'm trying to maintain my position, trying to keep on the right, and I'm trying not to crash into it. Little moment there, all good. Managed to brake properly, hit the apex, was bouncing off that sausage curve like a maniac. So, and I kept, apparently by the looks of it, I came out of that turn better than the other driver did, which is good for me, obviously. Carried on up the hill, good gear change. I don't think there was major problems there. And then again, I'm trying to protect the inside of the turn. I didn't know what the other dude was going to do, so turn on the inside. Didn't hit my braking points properly, and I lost a lot of time and momentum there. And it's obviously the guy behind me is catching up with me, which is absolutely fine. But again, protecting the inside of the turn, slowing down the car properly, good rotation, hit my apex, off I go into the sunset again. Still, no positions lost. That is very good for me. Starting lap 3 now. I managed to settle the car a little bit. The gap behind me is about half a second. I can maneuver. I can take care of that. Turn 1, okay, not the best, but not the worst I've done ever. I'm more focused on getting the tires more up to temperature, controlling the car, hitting my apexes, hitting my braking points, which I've done. Turn 2, no problem. This is turn 3, no problem. I can see the car in front, and that's what I'm aiming for now, right? My aim now is not to defend, but it's actually to gain positions, start overtaking people, because I've been practicing on this circuit pretty much all week to understand it. Formula V cars are very easy to learn. That's why they are the entry car, and that's what I'm enjoying the most. On this one, little moment, I hit the grass, not the best. It messes up my entrance, my mid and my exit out of that corner, but still the most important thing right now is to keep the car under control. I'm learning and I'm loving this game, right? But I can still see the car in front, so with all those little bits, little issues, I still managed to, I can still see it. But if you look at the right hand side, the dude goes into the pits. That's very good for me. So starting lap 4 now, I started to build a little bit of a gap in between me and the cars behind. That tells me, as a rookie that I am, I'm doing a good race, right? I'm building the gap. I think it's about 2.5 seconds, the gap. So I'm about fully focused on just hitting my apexes, my braking points, and doing the best I can. This one, not too bad. A little bit of a bounce off the sausage curb, but nothing too major, if that makes sense. If you hit that sausage curb on that turn, on the V, you're going to go fly and spin. You get a lot of oversteer and completely actually spin. Little trick on this that I've learned from doing some research: when you're turning, don't lift off the throttle all the way. Just leave some gas in there. It will settle the car down. This car has got this is a beautiful apex. I actually hit it quite nice. A little bit of oversteer, but I still managed to get it. Just keep your foot on the gas a little bit, because it's got a rear engine. So when you take your foot off the gas, the car tends to oversteer a little bit. If you'll see the difference. You keep your foot on the gas a little bit, and it settles the car way better. So all good. again, at this point, I think it's about 3 seconds the gap to the cars behind. So we're starting lap 5 now. This lap was pretty much uneventful. Nothing major happened here. The gap behind, I think it's about now it's about 5 seconds. Now I just carried on building that gap. Tires completely up to temperature, comfortable with the track. Nerves have come down, more focused on you know, try to gain positions rather than to lose positions. Right now, I'm third right now. I started 11th, so I started last, and I'm third right now. A couple of people dropped off, the accidents and overtakes. That, you know, that's what allowed me to be in third position here. So again, nothing major here, all good. That's a good turn. That I like that one. I kind of hit my apex properly, maintaining speed. On my next videos, I'm gonna start putting the leaderboard and some telemetry. Little golden nugget here, I'm a little bit of a developer, so I've developed my own telemetry for braking, acceleration, throttle and RPMs. I'll put it on the next video and I'll show it to you guys. If you like it, I'll take some comments or some feedback as well. Right, beginning on lap 6 now. All good, but this is the lap that I love the most. You know, I'm just minding my own business. I see that puff of smoke. Oh, what happened there? Guess what? First and second, they managed to crash.
What the fuck are you doing, man?
That dude was not happy, as you can hear. At the end of the video, I'll put a little montage of all the accidents, so you get to see. But that basically gave me first place, right? They crashed. You know, the thing is, they were leading. They were miles ahead of everybody for the whole race. But that just tells you, if you dance with the devil, you might get burned. Sometimes it works for me. I mean, I'm not complaining. I'm mega happy at this moment. Super nervous. My hands were shaking. I was like, oh my god, don't mess this up. Don't mess this up. Trying to keep it tidy, keeping my eye on the leaderboard that I can see. You can't because I didn't record it, but I will next time. I was at this moment is when I started shaking because I knew that I was first. So yeah, it was quite nerve-wracking, especially when you've never been first at anything when it comes to racing. So yeah, all good, all good. So starting lap 7 now. The next few laps, it was kind of a, you know, I'm gonna call it smooth sailing, but it really wasn't. I was more, because of the nerves, I didn't want to mess this up, right? I was trying to manage my gap. At this time, I'm about 6.5 to 7 seconds in front of the cars behind me. So I had a very healthy lap, but knowing myself, right? I had to keep it together, because any tiny mistake, if I bounce off that sausage curve that I mentioned earlier on turn 4, I believe it is, then I will completely do a 360. That's a problem. Hit the grass while you're turning here, you got a problem, right? Don't lift fully off the throttle while you are turning, you got a problem. So all these things I got to keep in mind. This turn is, if you hit it nice, right, you can go flat out. You just lift a little bit before the beginning of the turn and you can just go flat out. But if you don't get it right, you get an enormous amount of understeer, and that takes you to the grass and you got problems. The next couple of laps, lap 8 and lap 9, it was just plain sailing. There was a little moment here, so I'll let you enjoy the race and I'll come back on lap 10 for the final commentary. Obviously, it goes without saying that while you're watching and enjoying the race, please, if you like the video, you know, leave a comment, subscribe for future content. I'm gonna try and upload once a week. My best race. If I got a race that is worth uploading, right? If I had a horrible race, I'll upload it too. I'm getting to understand the tools that I'm using, like, you know, OBS for recording and streaming, and DaVinci Resolve for video editing. So, you know, I'm just starting this. I'm really enjoying it. I've tried racing games in the past. I got a PlayStation, right? So I had Gran Turismo. That's alright, but it became a little too gimmicky for me. Assetto Corsa Competizione, really good game, but the thing is, you got to subscribe to leagues, and I didn't really feel it. And iRacing, I never wanted to do iRacing because I thought it was too professional. My wife's cousin's husband is a McLaren mechanic, if that makes sense. And then he plays iRacing all the time, and I was like, I'm not at your level ever. And that was a few years ago, but I started playing, you know, a couple of months ago, and I'm never going back to any other game. This is the game. This is the game. I really, really enjoy it. So, the final lap now. I'm still in the lead. I'm about, again, I think it's about 7 seconds, 6.5, 7 seconds. I didn't build that gap any further. As the race goes on, and it's a 12-minute race, we all knew it was the last lap, obviously. People just are taking more chances, being more aggressive. Me, I'm trying to slow down. As you can see, I'm trying to keep it nice and easy. Don't mess up. Don't hit that sausage curve, bro. You know, carry on going as quickly as you can safely. I can see a car in front, and you know, a part of you says, you know, shall we lap this dude? I'm like, yeah, maybe not. Trying to keep it safe. Yeah, I'm a middle-aged man, but honestly, in my head, I'm about 12, so I really wanted to go for it. But at the same time, I wanted the race because it wasn't, you know, I wanted to make a video out of it because it was from zero to hero. And I know it wasn't all me, and I know it was an element of luck, but at the end of the day, which, you know, Formula 1 driver, which driver is going to tell you that it's always 100% them when they win? It's going to be, you know, some luck. Right, final turn here, going fairly slow, just making sure that everything is okay. If you don't hit your apex right on that turn, you end up on the grass on the left, and then that's a bad day. You know, final straight, and there you have it. My very first win, baby. That was awesome. I really enjoyed this. I really had a good time. I'll show you the crashes in a minute. But yeah, awesome stuff. Really, really good. First crash on turn 1. I was behind them, minding my own business. What happens then? To look at the blue car, it just turns into it, gets speared, T-boned. Oh my god, that was total carnage. Anyways. Number 2, you need to look at it from the back. That's me. I'm on the that's about turn 5, minding my own business. Keeping to the right because it's a right turn, and then the dude in red turns into me. Something happens, and he goes flying. He went somewhere. Oh, he went to the beach or something. Yeah, weird, but not my fault. This one is awesome. It's the perfect example of you lifting off the throttle completely while turning. That's what happens. Your car just spins out of control. Keep a little bit of throttle. And this one is the last one, is the best one. This is the one that gave me the win. I can't really complain, to be honest. These two dudes is first and second. They were racing hard. After, you know, I watched the whole replay. So they were racing hard. Approaching turn 1, the car behind, I think it's car number 5 or 9, I can't remember, comes up with more speed. And then they both go in the grass, they touch each other, off they go, bye. Thanks for the cheese, buddy. In a minute, you're going to see me just cruise by.
What the fuck are you doing, man?
I don't know what the fuck he's doing, bro. It was just an unfortunate event. That's it from me. If you enjoyed the video, please give it a thumbs up. Consider subscribing as it really helps me. I'm trying to grow my channel. I'll see you guys on the black stuff.